Cool. Well, first of all, Carrie, thank you very much for inviting me to be on here tonight. You and I have gotten to know each other over the last 14 and a half years. And even though we're not part of the same team, you support my people, I support your people, and that's what we do here. We're a family together. And that's unlike, you mentioned I'd been with 7 other companies before I came here. Be honest, I was a total failure at those other 7 companies. I never made enough money to even cover my expenses. Yet here I've been able to hit it out of the park. Well, why is that? Well, the simple fact is it's LifeVantage. It's the products, it's the people, it's the leadership, it's the company, it's everything all rolled into one that's made it completely different. But most of all for me, it's the culture. It's this incredible culture. All these people that are on the screen today, many of whom I know, some are on my team, some are not. Guess what? We all get in to do this together as a family. We dig in, we help. And that's the exciting part about being here versus being someplace else. But a little bit more about my story. As Carrie told you, I came here dead broke, and I do mean dead broke. I had gone through 2.5 years of unemployment after losing a $400,000 a year job in corporate America when they pulled the plug on my company. I was that age. I was that white male over 50 that nobody wanted to hire because I'd had so many years of 6-figure salaries. I couldn't get a job any place doing anything. And when I finally did get a job 2.5 years later, I got a job in a whole new career as a deputy sheriff. And quite honestly, I loved that business. I really enjoyed it because I looked at it as an opportunity to help and educate people every day. That's exactly what I get to do here at LifeVantage. When I saw LifeVantage, I didn't know what I was seeing. I didn't understand all the science. I've realized as I've gone along, I don't have to understand all the science. I just have to understand that it's special and that I need to share it with other people. That's the most important thing I can do is I can share LifeVantage with everybody else. So that's what I'm going to do here tonight. 10 months into this business, I got my first 5-figure check. 13 months in, I was an executive consultant. 18 months in, I was retired from the sheriff's office on 4 times what the sheriff was paying me. I do not tell anyone that story to impress you. I tell you that story to impress upon you that a 7-time loser with 7 other companies, if he can come in here and have the level of success I have had here, after that, anyone can do it without a question. There's no question in my mind, anyone can be successful at LifeVantage. You just have to put your nose to the grindstone and work, because that's exactly what I did. The first 180 days I was in the business, I worked my business every single day. At least something. I was returning calls. I was calling new people. I was doing something, but for 180 days, I didn't take a day off. And that's how I got it off the ground and got it up and running. And the results have just been nothing short of epic for me. I never dreamed I'd be in this place. I tell people today, I get up in the morning when I want. I go to bed at night when I want. I work the days I want to work. I don't work the days I don't want to work. And I get paid whether I'm working or not. I go, is that the lifestyle you want? If it is, let's sit down and talk. And if it's not, that's okay. We're not for everybody. But if we are for you, let's jump in, let's have some fun, and let's just really create a great life for you and your family. So what's our theme here? Take it, feel it, share it. Take the products, feel the results and benefits, and then share them with other people. That is the LifeVantage way. You want to look and feel your best, and then you want to have some fun. We have tons of fun here. We make money, like I just said. I've never made the kind of money I'm making here, having more fun than I could possibly imagine, and we're making a difference in people's lives. There's so many people that join this business that all they say is, I want to help other people. Well, if that's what your goal is, guess what? Along the way, I guarantee you, we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to make you some money, and we're going to be able to help you make a tremendous difference in other people's lives. So where did it all start? It all started with a flagship product we called Pro Tandem. Pro Tandem got a massive amount of exposure from ABC Primetime News when they came in to, quite honestly, do an expose on us, which is what they do. That's what ABC Primetime News does. But instead, that little 9-minute video that they put out there, and if you're on here as a guest tonight and you've not seen that video, get with the person that invited you and make sure they get you on that video so you can watch it. It's 25-year-old video, but guess what? It's as applicable today as it was 25 years ago. That's the difference. because it's still 100% accurate. But the bottom line is that our flagship product addressed a condition called oxidative stress. And it's the only product out there that has the kind of impact that we have. Oxidative stress is a naturally occurring function in the body of your body taking oxygen and food and creating energy. If you're alive, you cannot get away from it. The bad news about it is oxidative stress affects everything in your life. If you went and looked on the National Library of Medicine and the National Institute of Health's website called pubmed.gov, you'd see over 300,000 studies that address oxidative stress and some condition. That's big because all the research facilities and all the universities that have done that research have taken their hard-earned grant dollars and their hard-earned money that they've created, and they've put it into addressing oxidative stress in the body. You can see by looking at this slide, I'm not going to go through all these, but these are all the things that oxidative stress impacts in your health every day. Where does it come from? Well, I already told you it came from food and oxygen, but also comes from a lot of other sources: chemicals, herbicides, pesticides. If you've got a bad diet, you're not eating well. Do you smoke? Do you drink? Do you exercise? Do you exercise too much, too little? Do you have a high stress life, poor sleep, air pollution? All those things and a dozen more are going to impact the amount of oxidative stress that's in your body. The simple fact is that the top 200 medical conditions that your body faces every day have some kind of relationship to oxidative stress. Lowering oxidative stress is going to help you live a better life. It's that simple. And we are the only product that the FDA allows us to say we reduce oxidative stress by 40% in the first 30 days, and the longer you take it, the more it reduces oxidative stress. I've been taking this product now every day for 14 and a half years, and I will take it every day of my life. I have no doubt about it. It's the best thing I can put in my mouth every single day. So what does all that oxidative stress feel like in your day-to-day world? Simple: chronic fatigue, lack of energy, brain fog. You can't concentrate. You're having trouble focusing, aches and pains in the body. That's my story. When I first got on Protandim, I was suffering from numbness, tingling, and pain from my hips to my knees every single day. Well, the doctor had told me that I was going to suffer from that because I had fractured my spine. My spine had been fused, and I had some nerves that were getting pushed on, and that was my problem. And those specific nerves that went to the area from the hips to the knees is where I had the most inflammation in my spine. 10 days after I started taking the product, I woke up one day, all that numbness, all that tingling, all that pain was gone. Well, I picked up the phone and called Dr. Gary Campbell, my enroller in this business, and I said, "Hey, Skip, what's going on here?" And he said, "Well, I can't guarantee anything, but he said, I know what your back is like," because he was my chiropractor at the time. He knew my back for sure. And he says, "I'm pretty sure what's happened is Protandim has helped reduce the inflammation pushing on those nerves, so now you don't feel it." Well, 14 and a half years later, I've never felt that nerve pain again. And that's the only thing I've done different. I'm not making a medical claim here. We don't claim to treat, mitigate, diagnose anything, but I can tell you this: 10 days after I started taking the product, my body started feeling better. I started living a better lifestyle every single day, and it's continued that way for 14 and a half years. There are so many things that oxidative stress does to the body, we can't even begin to list them here. I can just tell you, everybody's got it. Everybody suffers from it. So what is the product, Protandim? It's God's pharmacy. It's 5 all-natural ingredients mixed together that when you take them, it creates a specific response in the body. It's called the NRF2 response, or we like to call it the NRF2 response. It turns on a protein pathway called the NRF2 protein pathway. Now, what makes this supplement special versus others? Well, it's pretty simple. First of all, we're not a supplement. Supplements are something that fill in for something missing in your diet. If you're one of those people that doesn't process magnesium well, or doesn't process potassium well, or you're not taking a potassium or magnesium rich diet, you may need to take those supplements to get your magnesium and potassium levels up to a certain level. That's a supplement. We're not a supplement. We're an activator. We reach into the body, we turn on that NRF2 pathway. And when we turn on that NRF2 pathway, magic starts to happen in the body, because the body now starts to address that oxidative stress level, which has been running amok. When you're born, that NRF2 pathway is turned on. By the time you reach skeletal maturity, it's turned itself off. All we tell the body is, hey, turn that pathway back on and help people live a better life. It's that simple. We are an activator, not a supplement. That's what makes us different than every other product on the planet. You can read the research about it on pubmed.gov. You can see all the institutes and universities down below that have done research on our product. You can search on our product, Protandim, and it'll bring up, I think right now, about 32 peer-reviewed studies, trials, and papers that specifically address not an ingredient of our product, but our product itself. And if you really want some late night reading, I highly suggest you go do that. But what people are always asking is, will Protandim help my X condition? Well, I don't know the answer to that. I'm not a doctor, and I don't have that kind of education and ability to tell you. But I can tell you, you can go to PubMed and you can search on Protandim and whatever that condition is you're concerned about, and see how many studies, trials, and papers come up. If there's a passel of them come up, I can tell you the leap of faith for me to say the two are related, and lowering my oxidative stress is going to be a benefit for my body. But that's just how I look at it. But that's not the only product. We didn't stop there. We continued to build an entire line of activators. Our second most popular activator right now is our collagen product. You'd have to have been living under a rock for the last 15 years to not heard about collagen. You almost can't turn on anything, a TV, your phone, the internet, and not see someone advertising collagen. In fact, there's people out there that think collagen is just a scam. Well, it's not. It's real. There are actually 28 different collagen peptides in the body. It is the most important peptide, or most important molecule you have in the body, because without it, your body be a big pile of cells laying on the ground. It's what creates the structure of your entire body. You've got to have it, and the better you have it, the stronger it is, the happier life and better health you're going to have. So I would highly suggest you find this article. It was done in The Guardian, and read it. It's a wonderful article that talks about all the things that happen with collagen in the body. Now, our collagen has been tested. It's been tested extensively. And it's found the benefits are not just skin deep, liver function, sleep quality. I sleep better now than I ever have. Brain and cognitive support, strengthening bones, cushioning joints. Carrie told you about the full contact life that I've lived. Guess what? I've spent the last 13 years having to use a sock helper to put my socks on. If you don't know what that is, it's a little tube-like thing that you stretch your sock over. It's got a couple of ropes and handles on it. You throw it on the floor, stick your foot in it, and you pull your sock on. Why? Because I couldn't bend over to touch my toes and put my socks on, or to tie my shoes. After about 6 months of being on the collagen product, all of a sudden I noticed I could reach my toes. I could tie my own shoes. I could tie my boots. I could put my own socks on. I'm 68 years old. Trust me, guys, as a 68-year-old man, that's a big deal. I really like knowing I've got that level of flexibility, and it's something I didn't have before I got on the collagen product. So what makes it so special? Well, it's superior to every other product on the market. And it's superior because it does three things. It activates, replenishes, and maintains the existing collagen that's in your body. So how do we activate it? We have a unique ingredient that only we have in our collagen called ruby red quinoa extract. I mispronounce that almost every time. The bottom line is, it is what causes your body to activate and produce more natural collagen. Here's some examples of that. You can see the collagen density when it started at week 0 and as it continues to grow. You can't argue with this. It just the pictures are just too important. How do we replenish? Well, our product is made with hydrolyzed marine peptides. You heard me mention peptides before. Probably the most important thing here is that number one, it's marine peptides. It's not bovine. It's not plant-based. And it's from sustainably caught fish. Okay, that is very, very important. So we're going to be able to provide this product for a very long time without loss of our supply. And we contain 10 kinds of collagen peptides, not just one or two. No other competitor in the marketplace provides more than 2 peptides. So when there's 28 different peptides in the body, do you want to impact only 1 or 2 peptides with a collagen product, or do you want to impact 10? That's why we do so much in the body that other products don't do. And how do we maintain? Well, guess what? There's an enzyme in the body. And that enzyme, it's a natural enzyme, but it tends to break down your natural collagen. Well, with the citrus berry extract that we've got in our product, it actually combats that enzyme to keep your existing collagen from breaking down and going away. So it helps you hang on to your existing collagen longer. So activate, replenish, and maintain. Nobody else does it like we do it. What's not in the product? Anything you don't want. Sugar, sweeteners, non-GMO, dairy-free, gluten-free, soy-free. Those are the things everybody wants. That's how this product is manufactured. And it tastes great. I keep mine in my refrigerator every morning. I pop it open, shake it up a little bit, and down it. It's the way I start my day every single day. Why do we do liquid instead of powder like some of the others do? Because the protein pieces in powder are hard to digest. Your body doesn't absorb them well. They don't have what's called high bioavailability. That means your body's ability to absorb it and use it, okay? Because of the fact that ours is liquid and it's hydrolyzed, it's in much smaller pieces, so you get more benefit. 90+% absorption versus 10 to 30% via the powdered products. Here's some results of an 8-week clinical trial that was done. And by the way, most of this is, there's talking about skin like crow's feet and roughness, things like that. Guess what? Along the line, we've learned that there's so many more things that this impacts on a positive basis. But documentation beats conversation, and I love pictures. So here's a handful of pictures. And by the way, we know these people, okay? We know every one of these people. They're people that are, Carrie, the young lady that introduced me tonight, she's the person on the left side of this picture. Look at the before and after. What amazing difference in those pictures. These are all people that we know, so they're not photoshopped, they're not made up. This is just fantastic. That's Seth Mulder on the left. I mean, it's just, well, like I said, we know all of these people here. The lady on the right that's got a little bit of a turkey neck problem with stuff, that's what my wife had. And she no longer has that issue, but she won't let me take pictures. So I wish she would, but she never let me take pictures of her. Here's some more pictures of some gentlemen. Mark Welch is a good friend of mine on the right. Look at the difference in those eyes. Unbelievable difference. These are just some of the examples. We have hundreds of pictures of people and the results that they've had, just the skin deep results that they've had. Imagine if the results are that strong, skin deep, what's happening in the rest of the body. Some of this is just amazing. Works whether you're a man or a woman. It works on every part of the body. And look at the smile of the lady on the right. You think she's happy? She's so happy that she got on this product. Here's some hair differences. So what's happening on the inside? Well, guess what? There was actually a study done of taking our 2 flagship products, Protandim and True Science Collagen, together. And these are the results that came out of that study. You can't argue with a good medical study. And this was a peer-reviewed study, which means once the study was done, it got sent out to peers in the industry to have them review it and say it's good science. If it would not have gotten the peer-reviewed stamp of approval if it wasn't good science. It's that simple. Additional products that we've got that are also activators in our True Science line, we have a new product called True Renew. If you've heard of, I mean, there's so many different products that are out there today that women are using, especially on their skin, and one's called retinol. It's a very popular product, and it has been for the last probably 2 decades. The problem with retinol is that not everybody gets along with it. It can create redness, create sun sensitivity. I know for a fact that most retinol products tell you to try a little sample spot, like on the back of your neck, and see how it reacts to your skin before you actually use it, because you might not be happy with the results. Well, our True Renew is actually 2.5 times more effective than retinol, and it has none of those bad side effects. Visibly firms and smooths the skin in 21 days, fortifies the natural moisture in the skin, visibly improves overall complexion and skin tone. Doesn't matter whether you're a man or woman, this is something you want to be putting on your face if you like to have your skin look younger and better every day. So at this point, you may be ready to start your own transformation with our products. And if you are, thank you. Get with the person that got you on this call tonight and let them help you get your own activation products delivered. But you know, there's another part of this business, or part of LifeVantage, and that's the business side. We have a complete line of products. We have products that help with getting up and going in the morning, getting to sleep at night, overall energy products, skincare products, weight control products, gut health products, hair care. I love the Axio. That's an energy drink for the brain. I drink it every day, probably 3 or 4 of them a day. Daily wellness immune products. I've been on these products for 14 years, and I'm going to tell you now, in the last 12 years, I haven't so much as had a cold. That's the difference when you boost your immune system on an everyday basis. So maybe possibly you were looking for another angle, and that angle is being able to share it with people and make a little bit of money. Well, that's exactly what I chose to do. There's no assets you have to hang on for this business, no overhead. You don't have to have an employees. You can work from anywhere. We have a company that provides a complete call center. They manufacture the products, they ship the products, they do all the invoicing, all the collecting of money. All you have to do is share the message with other people, and when you do, the company sends you a check for it. They send you a check in 7 different ways every single month. You can earn tax benefits. This is that time of year when everybody starts to worry about tax benefits. Well, guess what? Almost every single thing you do related to your business is a tax write-off. People don't understand how much money you can save by having a home-based business. If you don't know, ask the person who got you on here tonight, or ask your CPA. Our company, very well-run company, top leaders. We are a debt-free company that has over $20 million cash in the bank. That's almost unheard of in our industry, but that gives us a lot of stability in our company. So how about getting paid for sharing the gift of activation with others? The first thing you want to do is you pick a pack to join. Once you've picked a pack when you do pick one of these packs right now, the company is sending you True Renew, a $75 value, free with your pack. Then you pick a stack that's going to come to you every month that you're going to be on a monthly basis. The Healthy Glow Essentials stack is nothing but the collagen and the protandim together. It's my absolute favorite. I'm a consultant in this business, so I have the Healthy Glow Consultant stack. The Healthy Glow Consultant stack not only comes with those 2 products, but 1 extra box of 10 of the liquid collagen that you can use to share samples. I shared samples out of that today to my massage therapist and 2 of her clients when I went to go get a massage today. And the company provides that to you at no charge. So there's a lot of different ways you can do this, but the company will help you do it. So once you've chosen how you're going to get in the company, once you've chosen a stack you're going to get every month to come home, then you can also add other products to it. But right now, they're giving you, with that Healthy Glow Consultant stack, you're getting free True Renew through the end of the year. And also, if you're in the international market, with a $150 subscription starting October 20th, you'll also get it for free. So this is tough. This is kind of an eye chart to read, but at a glance, you can see what kind of income is possible in this company. I think what's most important to pay attention to here is there's 3 columns kind of in the middle called the average, minimum, and maximum payment made to every level on average in the company. You just have to decide what it is going to make a difference to you. Run your finger down that average monthly column. Is it $500 a month? Well, a Pro 3 senior consultant or 3, there's 600, I think that number's up to $659 a month. If you need more, if you need 1,500 or more, look at a managing consultant 1. That's $1,639 a month. Okay, those are the averages. I'll tell you what, I don't consider myself average, and I don't consider anyone on my team average, because they're out there working. They're making this happen. If you want to be one of those people that want to turn a plan B or a side gig into full-time, look down the line to the executive consultant 1, executive consultant 2, 3, etc. Those are the average checks that are going out to those folks. It's pretty amazing, to be honest with you. It can change your life. I'm an executive consultant 3, and I never thought I would make the kind of money that I'm making in this company today. You just have to tell us, what is it you want to accomplish, and we'll help you do that. So here we are. Take the products, feel the products, share the products. Take it, feel it, share it. It is our mantra. Come join the movement today. Whether you come join us as a customer that just wants to have the benefits in your life, or you want to be part of the business, make a little extra money while making the difference in other people's lives, that's what we want. We want whatever it is for you, because we're here for you. So with that, thank you very much. Carrie, thanks for having me on tonight. It's been a pleasure as always. Take care.
Greg Dieker, you are an authentic cowboy, and we loved it. Thank you, thank you, thank you for sharing tonight. You did a phenomenal, phenomenal job, and we look forward to hearing from you again. Thank you all for being here. I've had a couple people ask for the recording already. Greg, you nailed it. Thank you. Good night.
Good night, everyone. Have a great night.
Thursday, 4, 5, and 6.